So, could you tell me about the biggest trends affecting your industry at the moment?
The biggest trends affecting our industry as an airline is everything around us. So today, given the fact with the geopolitical, the economy, natural disasters, diseases, all impact what we do on a daily basis. And that's why we have to be very agile, especially when it comes to brand and marketing, that we're flexible and we shift that trends in particular markets and ensure that our attention and our marketing efforts are driven to the right places at the right time. Timing is important. You need to make sure to touch the heads and hearts.
What have been your biggest accomplishments and the things you're most proud of since you joined Etihad?
The biggest achievement for me working at Etihad is the people. They're my family, and I think being able to attract and grow talent is the biggest thing, and the proudest moment for me is when I see people in our organization excel and love what they do.
What are your goals for the coming year?
The goal for 2020 is to make sure that people fall in love or re-fall in love with Etihad as a brand. We as a brand, our ethos are here to make sure that we carry the spirit of Abu Dhabi through world-class service and hospitality and purposeful connection beyond borders. So passengers who fly with us, we call them guests because we want to reflect the Arabian hospitality and the Emirati culture. And when we look at market segmentation, what we've done is we redefined that. So instead of looking at purchase behavior and trends, we actually shifted in terms of their psychological mindset and behavior. So we're moving towards personas. And I think that also makes us connect more with our guests.
What would you say is the secret behind a really successful marketing campaign?
It's debatable when you want to measure a success of any campaign because you're touching heads and hearts. But for me personally, I think the most effective campaigns beyond looking at awareness, consideration, and social media engagement and sentiment is when I sit in majlises or when I go and talk conversations across, places that I visit and people say, oh, I love that ad that you did, or I love what you touched, or what you did, whether it's out of home advertising or in your social media platforms. So that engagement and for them to be able to be your ambassadors and storytellers is success.
What drew you to a career in marketing and communications?
What drew me to marketing communications is actually my mother. I grew up with 4 sisters, so I don't have any brothers. And when I went to university, I wanted to study business and work with my father. But my mom said, hang on, Amina, you're very creative, you love writing and you love design. So why don't you go into Marcoms? And I studied double major journalism and graphic design. And here I am today